Do you believe that your dreams or the signs that appear on your body might be hiding a message from the Bible that you have never considered? There are hidden things deep within each person, signs that not everyone notices right away. In spirituality, in the connection with God, these things are not just random occurrences, but may be divine signs. Join me in exploring the Bible's secrets hidden in the simple signs we can see every day, such as the symbol M on the palm, a mystery that the Bible may have mentioned thousands of years ago. Have you ever wondered why some people have an M appear on their palms? Could this be a sign guiding their destiny, or a message from God, a reminder of the journey they need to undertake? We're not just talking about a random drawing or coincidence, but a symbol that may hold predictions of the future, significant transformations that only those who understand its meaning can unlock. Let's open the pages of the Bible together, where the mysteries of God are revealed subtly and profoundly. Now, when you look at your hand and notice an M on your palm, you won't just see a simple geometric sign. The Bible has mentioned signs many times, and sometimes they appear on the human body as a reminder that God is always present. These symbols, no matter how small, can be signs of luck, success, or even challenges that God has set for you. Whatever it may be, it carries a special meaning that only those with faith and sensitivity can recognize. Have you ever wondered why your dreams contain strange images? Could they be messages from the Bible? Yes, we are not just talking about fleeting dreams, but dreams that may contain important pieces in God's plan for you. When you start recognizing these signs, you will see that life is not just a series of random events, but a chain of messages waiting for you to decode. Imagine that this M symbol is a sacred map that God has given you. A map that not only guides you to success, but also reminds you of the challenges and temptations you will face along the way. In the Bible, God has spoken many times about signs and omens. For example, in the book of Revelation, we see the marks on the foreheads of those chosen by God. So could this M be a sacred seal for those chosen to carry out a special mission? This is not just a coincidence. You will find that people with an M on their palms often have special traits: intelligence, sensitivity, and the ability to balance between logic and emotion. This is not by chance, because the Bible teaches that God will give us the necessary qualities to face the challenges in life. Qualities like intelligence, insight, and emotional sensitivity are the tools that God has given those with an M so that they can fulfill their mission. You will be surprised to know that these dreams are actually foretelling a future full of transformations. The Bible has mentioned dreams many times as a way for God to communicate with people. For instance, in the story of Joseph, God used dreams to foretell the future and the destiny of an entire nation. Joseph, who had the ability to interpret dreams, became God's instrument to save his people from famine. This shows that dreams and signs are not unfamiliar to the Bible. They are ways God sends messages to us, to those who have the patience and faith to decipher them. If you have an M on your palm, consider it a divine guidance, a reminder from God that you have an important mission in life. You may be the one who brings about change, the one who becomes the bridge between the spiritual and the physical world. This is not something you should take lightly, because those who bear this mark on their hand are chosen by God to accomplish something great. If you are seeking guidance, these signs could be the key to opening a new path in your life. But the most important thing is, you must act. The Bible teaches that faith without action is dead. God not only wants us to trust, but also to work with passion and perseverance to make our dreams come true. Now, you may wonder, how do I know what God is trying to tell me through these signs? This is when the knowledge of Bible secrets becomes important. When you start studying the Bible and understanding the signs that God has given, you will realize that everything has a purpose. God never leaves a sign without a reason. Take time to listen to your dreams, observe the signs in daily life, and seek guidance from the Bible. God is always ready to communicate with us in ways we sometimes do not expect. And the signs on your palm, in dreams, or special events in life are ways for Him to do so. When you start to realize that small signs like the M on your palm may contain deep secrets mentioned in the Bible, you will never look at life the same way again. From the marks on the body to the strange dreams you experience every night, all of these could be divine messages from God. He does not leave these signs by chance. Every detail is a piece of the bigger picture that God has already painted for you. Do you believe that your dreams could be revelations from the Bible? The story of Daniel in the Bible is a vivid example of this. Daniel was not only a person of strong faith, but also someone whom God gifted with the ability to interpret dreams. When King Nebuchadnezzar experienced inexplicable nightmares, Daniel appeared as God's instrument, bearing the message that those dreams were predictions of future events. Therefore, dreams and signs on the body are not unfamiliar to Bible readers. They are the Bible secrets that we need to uncover. Think about the M on your palm. Could this be a reminder that you could be like Daniel, someone chosen by God to receive special messages? Look at your hand right now. Do you see an M? If so, this is the moment to ask yourself, what is God trying to tell me? Why did He choose me to bear this sign? This is not just a coincidence, but an invitation for you to embark on a journey of self-discovery through these divine signs. You'll be surprised to know that those who have the M sign often possess a special sensitivity to spiritual events. They can perceive things others cannot. They see hidden truths in the most ordinary things. This aligns perfectly with what the Bible teaches. He who has ears, let him hear. God is always ready to reveal the truth to those who have an open heart, those who know how to observe and listen. The Bible reminds us of the importance of faith and sensitivity. People with an M on their hand may be granted wisdom and understanding that others do not possess. Do you see yourself as one of these people? Do you sometimes feel more sensitive to spiritual events? Or do you have the ability to interpret things others cannot comprehend? If so, it means that God has chosen you, and you have a special mission to convey messages that only you can see and feel. Listen to the stories of famous people who have experienced spiritual awakenings. A prominent example is Martin Luther King Jr. He was not only a leader of the civil rights movement, but also someone who believed in God's guidance through dreams and signs. These divine messages urged him to fight for justice and freedom. Bible secrets are not just mysteries hidden in the pages of the Bible. They are messages, calls to action that God sends to each person through dreams, signs on the body, or even through random events in life. Do you notice that your life may also contain these signs? Maybe you have had a dream you couldn't explain, or encountered an event that made you think. This is the time you need to open your eyes and realize that God is calling you to embark on a journey of truth discovery and seek the real meaning of life. You are not alone on this path, because the Bible has revealed that those who seek God's guidance will always find answers. Think about this. If you can recognize these signs and understand God's message, how will your life change? You will no longer worry about difficulties or challenges because you already have the map in your hands, a sacred map that God has specifically for you. Trust that no matter how difficult the road may be, you will be guided by these divine signs. Another classic example is Joseph. We know that Joseph was sold into slavery, but God used dreams to prepare him for a great future. When he became the most powerful man in Egypt, he saved his family and people from famine. You can see that dreams and signs are not just entertainment. They are Bible secrets powerful enough to change the destiny of a person, even a nation. If you also have strange dreams or signs, don't ignore them. Listen, observe, and learn how to interpret them. The Bible has shown that God is always trying to communicate with us. And when you begin to open your heart to receive these messages, you will see that your life is transforming. You will receive guidance from God to follow the right path and achieve great things. If you're feeling lost or confused about the path ahead, these signs could be the key to finding the answer. The secrets that the Bible reveals are not foreign or too difficult to understand. They are pieces of advice, messages of love that God sends to guide you on your journey. Do you feel that your life is undergoing many changes? Do you find that your dreams are becoming more vivid? Or are you seeing signs that you have never noticed before? This could be a sign that God is preparing you to enter a new phase of life. A phase where you will discover the Bible's secrets and realize that your life has much more meaning than you ever thought. When we look at the signs on our palms or listen to our dreams, we might sometimes feel a sense of anxiety or confusion, wondering, what does all of this mean? But remember that God is always present. He never abandons us. No matter how tough life gets, no matter how foggy the road ahead appears, these signs are His way of holding our hand, gently guiding us through darkness and difficulties. Imagine, if these signs are God's promises that you are never alone, that no matter how many storms come, He will still be the light that guides you. When you realize this, you'll see that your life is not just a series of meaningless events. Every challenge, every heartbreak is part of a grand journey that God has planned. So you not only find inner strength, but also become a source of inspiration and hope for others. Listen to this calling. Let God work through the signs He has left for you. Because not everyone has been given such special signs, and if you do, it means God has chosen you for a great mission. You might be the source of hope others need, the light in the darkness, the hand that supports those who are weak and lost. If you are ready to open your heart to explore and understand these secrets, the path to spiritual awakening awaits you. Step forward with courage, faith, and an open heart, for God has prepared a great journey for you. A journey where you will not only find yourself, but also discover the deep meaning that life holds. Look at your hands, look into your dreams, and never forget that God is always beside you, guiding and loving you. And finally, remember that no matter what happens, you are not alone. God is always with you, always guiding you. The signs He leaves are not just to beautify life, but to let you know that you are valuable, you are loved, and you have a great mission waiting. If you are ready to find the true meaning of these signs, let your heart open wide and allow the light of God to shine through. And if you feel you need guidance, connect with others, turn to the Bible, and remember that your life always has value and is always guided by His love. Let this light touch your heart and illuminate the path you are walking. Your life will change. And when that happens, you will realize that the signs God has placed in your life have always been reminders that you are and have been loved in a special way.